Hi, this is Neha,
And this is Atik.
and welcome back to our channel Life and Books. You are watching our series Doha Diaries The Essence of Life.
Where we unravel the deep threads of life that centuries old but still somehow hits today. So, which Doha are we discussing today?
Today we are talking about one of Rahim's famous Doha, रहीमन धागा प्रेम का मत तोड़ो चटकाए टूटे से फिर ना जुड़े जुड़े गांठ पड़ जाए.
Even if I don't know Hindi that well, I feel what it's saying. But still, let's break it down.
The literal meaning is the thread of love is delicate. Don't break it in a snap. If it breaks, even if you try to tie it again, a knot remains.
I love that metaphor. Comparing love, or any close relationship, to a thread. So delicate. It's saying, don't pull too hard. Don't react in anger. Once something's broken, it'll never be the same.
Exactly. There is a quiet wisdom here about emotional restraint, about not letting temporary anger destroy something that took time, trust, and care to build.
It reminds me of arguments with friends, or even with you sometimes. In the moment, the ego says, say it, prove your point. But later, I realize that words hurt more than I thought they would. Even if we make up, it's never completely erased.
I feel that too. With you, with your dad, with friends. We are humans. We slip. But Rahim is reminding us to pause before the slip.
Hmm.
The thread of love doesn't break on its own, it breaks when we snap it.
So, it's about awareness in relationships, knowing when to pull back, when to let go of the need to win or be right.
Yes, and recognizing the value of thread. That's the key. We only protect things we value.
But Mama, what about situations where the other person keeps pulling the thread unfairly, like manipulating or being hurtful? Should we be afraid of pulling the thread still?
Brilliant question. And here's the nuanced view that Rahim gives you about love. True love isn't manipulative, isn't abusive. If the thread is made of ego, toxicity, or control, it's not love, it's bondage.
So this Doha isn't saying stay no matter what. It's saying don't destroy something beautiful because of pride or anger.
Exactly. If the thread of love is genuine, handle it with care. But if it's cutting into your skin, it's okay to cut it down.
Makes sense. It also makes me think of texting or social media. How quickly we respond when we are angry. No filter, no breath, just snap. And then sometimes we lose people we truly care about.
Beautiful observation. The digital world is full of snapping, sudden breaks, words thrown like arrows because we don't see the face, the eyes, the soul behind the screen.
So maybe the modern version of Rahim's Doa is type slowly, speak gently. That thread is fragile, even in DMs.
That's going on a t-shirt. Atik's couplet.
Okay, serious question. Have you ever snapped a thread you wished you hadn't?
No, I'm extremely careful about my emotions and the emotions of people around me. I don't believe in breaking relationships. People who are left behind were supposed to be left right there. People who were part of my life once and now they aren't. It's never because of my ego, but only because the trust was broken. And for me, if I don't trust you, you can't be in my life in any capacity. Trust is so important. Once my reasons are clear in my head and I have rechecked my emotions and I exercise my sentiments, I can lead people overnight. It's not easy, but it's necessary. But I have realized that people are not good or bad. People are either weak or strong. People can't manage their insecurities and egos. And some people are so shallow that they never accept their mistakes. Sometimes two people just grow in two different directions, or sometimes masks just falls off. Everybody comes in your life for a reason. They come and teach you a lesson that you need to learn in order to grow. People come in your life as joy or as a lesson, and they both are very important. People who have cheated me in my life, I have learned a big deal from them. They taught me that I misread their character. They taught me to question my judgment before I start trusting people. Not everyone is meant to be in your life forever. I read this beautiful quote somewhere along the lines of just keep growing and weak people will keep falling off. I believe in that.
That's beautiful.
That's what Rahim is really warning us about. Not that relationships can't be repaired, but that they carry the memory of that snap.
What's the key takeaway here?
I would say before saying something in anger or doing something wrong, remember the thread of love. Pause, breathe, and ask yourself, is what I'm about to say is worth the break or not? It might leave behind.
And I would say value your people. You don't get too many strong threads in a lifetime. Protect them. And before you protect them, protect your own integrity.
Wise words, my son. Mama is proud. And that's a wrap for today.
Thank you for tuning in with us today.
Until next time, stay mindful and keep reflecting.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, Life in Books. We'll see you in the next episode.